I was in a thrash metal band for a while. We had the higher pitched singer, and I was 15. Went to a local music store and was playing fucking Anthrax riffs, and a dude came in and started playing Slayer riffs on the other side, and I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" Like, he grabbed his amp and moved it over, and pretty soon we're jamming in the store like all day. He's like, "Hey, we know a lot of the same Metallica songs. You wanna be in a band?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, okay." He's like, "Hey, I know a drummer." And I'm like, "All right, sweet." So we went to the drummer's house, and he was 21 and I was 16, 15. And dude's all smoking pot and shit. And I'm this fucking little nerd, like, oh my God, you know. We jammed for like a week, I think, after school, a couple nights, whatever. And then dude's like, "Okay, I got a show set up for us." And I was like, "Whoa, all right." So we go and we play this show. Never fucking forget. It was a house party. Turn off the road into this field, drive down a ways, and this house is in the middle of fucking cornfields and shit, nowhere. And I walk in the door, and there's a huge fucking swastika flag on the back window.
Oh no.
There's fucking guns and all kinds of crazy shit. And I'm like, what the fuck did I just get myself into? You know,
Yeah, dude.
we're gonna fucking die. And it turns out it was an outlaw biker party. And as we're setting up on the deck, a fucking sheriff pulls in, and he's like, "Hey, where's Steve," or whatever the guy's name is? And he's like, "Oh, he's not here." And the cop's like, "You're not going to blow up any cars this year, are you?" And he's like, "Oh, no, not this year." He's like, "Well, tell Steve he's a warrant out for him, and let us know when you see him." And the cop drives away. I grew up in little suburbia town, dude. I had no idea what the fuck. And turns out they had automatic weapons, and there was a car in the field the year before, and they were shooting at it, and guys just laughing. "Yeah, we didn't know it had gas in the tank, and it blew up." And I was like, "Holy fuck. Did you guys get in trouble?" They're like, oh fuck yeah. Yeah, we blew up a car in city limits. Yeah, we got in trouble. And I was like, "Oh, all right." So yeah, we're committed.
So this is your first gig? This is your
very first gig.
Oh my God.
Played the show. Oh, our singer quit the night before. He didn't want to do it. So,
Oh my God.
so I had to learn to sing,
else,
and
dude?
we're doing Metallica songs. And by the end of the night, I hadn't sang before. My throat was raw, and I was raspy, basically like death metal. So like when I do my vocals, there's, it's a guttural. So there's like a point where it steps down and it doesn't hurt, and it's deeper, but it steps down. So I'm doing deeper vocals to offset the pain. So it was that point, and I was like, "Oh shit, I guess I can do this." And then went back and started listening to Deicide, because now I can do this stuff. And that's
Nice.
how I went back around or whatever.
Nice.
So that was that. And then we did that till I graduated high school in 95. Had 2 years of not doing anything. Couldn't find anybody in my town. Like I said, I was the only one with long hair and had ambition and drive. And we had a local rag. It was called City Pages. There's all your back page porno shit, but in the middle there was Musicians Wanted. And Randy and Scott had put an ad in looking for a guitar player. And so I called them, and right away, they were like, "Yeah, okay, so what kind of music do you listen to?" And I'm like, "Well, Carcass, Deicide, Cannibal Corpse." And they were like, "Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, come on down." Scott had only been playing guitar for, I think, like 2 years at that point. He was in another band that was a death metal band. It was kind of deathish. They opened up for Deicide. That was his big claim to fame.
Nice.
So we started jamming, got together, really, kind of hit it off. I brought a buddy of mine in that played bass, and he just didn't really want to do it anymore. So the three of us just kind of set off doing our own thing. And that was 98 was when I first answered that ad. So they already had the name, but there was no direction. Scott had a song and a half written, and I came in actually to be lead guitar. We were going to do solos and shit. So it became evident fast that the music was progressing, and I was too busy fucking getting wasted. And so I gave up fucking playing guitar and just went to straight singing. Just so much easier. And those guys resented me for it because they were like, "Oh, we had something good going," and I was like,
Took the easy way out.
"Fuck yeah, dude!"
Path of least resistance, right?
Path of the weekend.
Totally, dude.